Hey guys, so today we are going to learn a strategy to help your kindergarten and first graders learn some new words and just learn the sounds of the words. So really focusing on the phonemes, developing their phonological awareness. So the strategy we're going to be going over today is called making words. So we're going to make words, basically. So you can either, there's options with this. You can either have them have like marker boards and a dry erase marker and an eraser, or you can have them use these letters, which I know these are sometimes harder to get. They're more expensive, but they're so beneficial for them to just like actually feel them and move them around. So I'm going to use those today, but you can easily use a marker board if you don't have the letters available. So we are going to, so basically with making words, so you give them a word. So here is one example. So this is an example of a series of words you can give them to make, and you'll have all of their letters. So it's cool that they can find their letters too, and already having them alphabetical is really nice for them to see how the alphabet goes as well. So if I gave them the word mat, and you want to say it a few times, mat, and maybe not say it like at, really try to, I think a good strategy, I guess, to model for them is to do mat. So they're not just like at. So like making it one, blending it together. Mat, you know. So if they, so it's like, okay, let's get those letters out to spell mat. And it might take them a little longer, but so you have mat. So then you're gonna be like, okay, now that you have mat, let's change that word to math. So you want to really make sure that they're like, okay, we just have to like take away or add something. So math, what makes the th sound? Let's see. Okay, so math, and hopefully they add an H to the end. So math. Then you want to change math to bath. So I want to make sure you kind of see what I'm doing. So you change math to bath. So let's see, which one should we change? Let's look at it and say bath. Which letter doesn't add up? I think it's the N. So what makes the b? Bath. B. Bath. Okay, so now let's change bath to bash. Let's see. It's a diagram. Bash. What makes the sh sound? Let's see. I definitely don't think the T goes there. Let's try the S. Bash. That looks right. Bash. Now the next word is bush. So we have the sh, I remember. So bush. Which letter doesn't belong? Bush. I don't think the A goes there. Let's see. I think it's U, I think. Let's see if that sounds right. Bush, that sounds right. So that can be a series of things you can do, and it really makes them just think of like initial, final, even vowel sounds, but also kind of incorporates the digraphs. Or you can alter this activity and strategy to basically wherever your students are at. So you can work on digraphs, you can work on blends, you can work on the vowel sounds, beginning sounds, initial blends, final blends, just anything like that. So I think this is great for them just learning where the letters are, digraphs, blends especially. So another way you can do this is using sound boxes or Elcone boxes. Oops, so I'm gonna get those out, and then a marker. So all you need, you could be like, okay, hey kids, let's get out our sound boxes, or you could write them out for them, or they can make them. That's completely fine. But having these little smart pals, these little slips, so helpful, so you can reuse these. So we have sound boxes. So, and having these different ones, like having 2, 3, and 4, and even having more if they're more advanced, is so nice, so that they can problem solve and kind of be like, okay, which one do I use? Not just give them which one they should use. Because with sound boxes, with blends, blends are two different sounds but put together. So like brush, br. In the word brush, br, br. You hear the B and the R together, br. So that would be in two different boxes, brush. But let's look at the digraph at the end. Shh. Do we hear, when we sound out brush, it's like s, huh? Do you say s? No, you say shh. So that's just one sound. So you'd put the SH in one. So if we were doing brush, we'd have 4 boxes. So we'd have br, So this is how you'd put brush in sound boxes. Brush. Because each box gets a sound. So this is a blend, but it has 2 different sounds. But this is a digraph. Digraphs have 1 sound, but 2 letters, sometimes 3. But so this is a great way for them to realize which ones make the same sound and which ones don't. So you also have some examples of words to give them throughout this. So you could say, okay, write the word mop. Mop. So they're like, I like how they have different ones so they can be like, okay, which one do we need to do? So mop. So let's see. I think mop. I think that's 3. Mop. So you have 3. So then you can say can. So this is really focusing on just basic 3-letter, 3-sound words, which that's more comfortable for them. So you could do can, pit, bud, tin. But also you can work on digraphs. You could do that. So that one might be a little hard for them. So that, see, TH, do you hear the t, at, or is it the? So that's a digraph. So we want to put that together. That. So you still use 3 even though it has 4 letters. That's going to be tricky for them at first. It probably will. Even learning it now, like reminding myself recently, it's been a little hard because wait, is that a digraph or is that a blend? So obviously for little kids, it's going to be a little confusing at first too. But it's so crucial that they learn that at an early age. So they know those sounds and really learn the phonemes. And then that will lead into the phonics, the letters, putting the graphemes with them. So also if you want to work on like initial blends, you could do like slam. Slam is a blend. So it'd be slam. That'd be 4 boxes. Trip, that's a blend. Trip. Also another example, that one might be kind of tricky for them, is chick. So you'd think that would have a lot of boxes because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. I had to think about it. 5 letters. Chick, like a baby chick. But ch is a digraph. I is the vowel sound, and k at the end is also a digraph. So that's really only 3 boxes. So if you wrote chick, it would actually you'd only need 3 boxes, and it would look like this. So that is something that they would probably be kind of confused by. So you just need to work up to something like words like that. So that is making words basically, and with using the letters and the sound boxes. It is such a great way to get your students learning, like really realizing and recognizing those sounds, the phonemes in the words, even though it might not match up with how many letters are in the words. So I hope you implement this into your classroom. I hope you learn something. I hope you have a great day. Bye.